The Virgin Mary in the Kingdom of the Divine Will, by the servant of God, Luisa Picaretta, little daughter of the Divine Will. For private use only. Meditations for the month of May, for the House of the Divine Will. May 6, 1930. Luisa Picaretta. Fiat. JMJ. Maternal Appeal of the Queen of Heaven. Dearest daughter, I feel the irresistible need to descend from heaven to make you my maternal visits. If you assure me of your filial love and faithfulness, I will remain always with you in your soul, to be your teacher, model, example, and most tender mother. I come to invite you to enter into the kingdom of your Mama, that is, the kingdom of the Divine Will, and I knock at the door of your heart, that you may open it to me. You know, with my own hands I bring you this book as gift. I offer it to you with maternal care, so that in your turn, in reading it, you may learn to live of heaven and no longer of earth. This book is of gold, my child. It will form your spiritual fortune, your happiness, also terrestrial. In it you will find the font of all goods. If you are weak, you will acquire strength. If you are tempted, you will achieve victory. If you have fallen into sin, you will find the pitying and powerful hand that will lift you up again. If you feel afflicted, you will find comfort. If cold, the sure means to get warm. If hungry, you will enjoy the delicious food of the Divine Will. With it you will lack nothing. You will no longer be alone, because your Mama will keep you sweet company, and with her every maternal care, she will take on the commitment of making you happy. I, the Celestial Empress, will take care of all your needs, provided that you consent to live united with me. If you knew my yearnings, my ardent sighs, and also the tears I shed for my children, if you knew how I burn with the desire that you listen to my lessons, all of heaven, and learn to live of Divine Will. In this book, you will see wonders. You will find a Mama who loves you so much as to sacrifice her own beloved son for you, in order to allow you to live of that same life of which she lived upon earth. Oh, please, do not give me this sorrow. Do not reject me. Accept this gift of heaven that I am bringing you. Welcome my visit, my lessons. Know that I will go throughout the whole world. I will go to each individual, to all families, to religious communities, to every nation, to all peoples. And if needed, I will go around for entire centuries, until as Queen, I have formed my people, and as Mother, my children, who would know the Divine Will and let it reign everywhere. Here is the purpose of this book explained to you. Those who will welcome it, with love, will be the first fortunate children who will belong to the kingdom of the Divine Fiat. And I, with gold characters, will write their names in my maternal heart. See, my child, that same infinite love of God, which in redemption wanted to use me in order to make the eternal Word descend upon earth, is now calling me into the field once again, entrusting to me the difficult task, the sublime mandate of forming on earth the children of the kingdom of his divine will. Therefore, with maternal care I set to work, and I prepare for you the way which will lead you to this happy kingdom. For this purpose, I will give you sublime and celestial lessons, and finally, I will teach you special and new prayers, through which you will commit the heavens, the sun, the creation, my very life and that of my Son, and all the acts of the saints, so that in your name they may impetrate the adorable kingdom of the divine will. These prayers are the most powerful, because they bind the very divine operating. By means of them, God will feel disarmed and conquered by the creature. Confident of this help, you will hasten the coming of his most happy kingdom, and with me, you will obtain that the divine will be done on earth as it is in heaven, according to the desire of the divine Master. Courage, my daughter. Make me content, and I will bless you. Prayer to the Celestial Queen for each day of the month of May. Immaculate Queen, my Celestial Mother, I come onto your maternal knees to abandon myself in your arms as your dear daughter, in order to ask of you, with the most ardent sighs, in this month consecrated to you, the greatest of graces, that you admit me to live in the kingdom of the divine will. Holy Mamma, you who are the queen of this kingdom, admit me to live in it as your daughter, that it may no longer be deserted, but populated by your children. Therefore, Sovereign Queen, I entrust myself to you, that you may lead my steps in the kingdom of the divine will. And as I cling to your maternal hand, you will lead all my being to live perennial life in the divine will. You will be my Mamma, and to you, as my Mamma, I deliver my will, that you may exchange it with the divine will, and so I may be sure I will not go out of its kingdom. Therefore I pray you to illumine me, in order to make me comprehend what will of God means. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now, and at the hour of our death. Amen. Little Sacrifice of the Month. Each morning, midday, and night, 3 times a day, let us go on to the knees of our Celestial Mamma and say to her, My Mamma, I love you. And you, love me and give a sip of divine will to my soul. Give me your blessing, that I may do all of my actions under your maternal gaze. Day 9. The Queen of Heaven, in the kingdom of the divine will, is constituted by God, celestial peacemaker, and bond of peace between Creator and creature. The soul to her celestial Queen. Sovereign Lady, and my dearest Mamma, I see that you call me as you feel the ardor of the love that burns in your heart, because you want to narrate to me what you did for your child in the kingdom of the divine will. How beautiful it is to see you direct your steps toward your Creator. And as they hear the treading of your feet, they look at you and feel wounded by the purity of your gazes, and they await you in order to be spectators of your innocent smile, to smile at you, and to amuse themselves with you. Oh, please, Holy Mama, in your joys, in your chaste smiles with your Creator, do not forget your child who lives in the exile, who is so much in need, and whose will, peeping out, would often want to overwhelm me, to snatch me from the kingdom of the divine will. Lesson of the Queen. Child of my maternal heart, do not fear. I will never forget you. On the contrary, if you always do the divine will and live in its kingdom, we will be inseparable. I will always carry you clasped in my hand, to lead you and be your guide, in order to teach you how to live in the supreme fiat. Therefore banish fear. In it, everything is peace and security. The human will is the disturber of souls, and puts in danger the most beautiful works, the holiest things. Everything is unsafe in it. Sanctity, virtues, and even the salvation of the soul are in danger. And the characteristic of one who lives of human will is volubility. Who could ever trust one who let herself be dominated by the human will? No one, neither God nor man. She looks like those empty reeds that turn at every blow of wind. Therefore, dearest child of mine, if a blow of wind wants to render you inconstant, plunge yourself into the sea of the divine will, and come to hide on the lap of your Mama, that I may defend you from the wind of the human will, and holding you tightly in my arms, I may render you firm and confident along the path of its divine kingdom. Now, my child, follow me before the Supreme Majesty, and listen to me. With my rapid flights, I would reach their divine arms, and upon arriving, I would feel their overflowing love, which, like mighty waves, covered me with their love. Oh, how beautiful it is to be loved by God! In this love, one feels happiness, sanctity, infinite joys, and one feels so embellished that God himself feels enraptured by the striking beauty he infuses in the creature in loving her. I wanted to imitate them, and though little, I did not want to remain behind their love. So from the waves of love they had given me, I would form my waves in order to cover my Creator with my love. In doing this, I would smile, because I knew that my love could never cover the immensity of their love. But in spite of this, I would try, and my innocent smile would arise on my lips. The Supreme Being would smile at my smile, making feast and amusing himself with my littleness. Now, in the middle of our loving stratagems, I remembered the painful state of my human family upon earth, for I too was of their offspring, and how I grieved and prayed that the eternal Word would descend and put a remedy to it. And I would say this with such tenderness as to reach the point of changing smile and feast into crying. The Most High was so moved by my tears, more so since they were the tears of a little one. And pressing me to the divine bosom, they dried my tears and said to me, "Daughter, do not cry. Pluck up courage. Into your hands we have placed the destiny of mankind. We gave you the mandate, and now to console you more, we make of you the peacemaker between us and the human family. So to you it is given to reconcile us. The power of our will that reigns in you compels us to give the kiss of peace to poor humanity, decayed and unsafe. Who can tell you, my child, what my heart felt at this divine condescension? My love was so great that I felt faint, and in delirium I was restless, looking for more love as relief for my love. Now a word to you, my child. If you listen to me by banishing your will and giving the royal palace to the divine fiat, you too will be loved with striking love by your Creator. You will be his smile. You will put him in feast, and will be bond of peace between the world and God. The soul. Beautiful Mama, help your child. You yourself place me into the sea of the divine will, and cover me with the waves of the eternal love, that I may see and hear nothing but divine will and love. Little sacrifice. Today, to honor me, you will ask me for all of my acts, and will enclose them in your heart, so that you may feel the strength of the divine will that reigned in me. And then you will offer them to the Most High, to thank him for all the offices he gave me in order to save the creatures. Ejaculatory prayer. Queen of Peace, make the divine will give me its kiss of peace. You have reached the end of Day 9 in the Virgin Mary in the Kingdom of the Divine Will. Fiat.